Hello, I'm Raina Morgan with iHealthTube, visiting with Dr. Cheryl Selman. Why is it important for women to take up strength training, for example, especially when they're older?
Well, strength training is really important for healthy bones for women of all ages, I may add.
All right.
And that's because we are actually seeing that younger women are having problems with bone loss in many cases.
Already?
Yes, yes. You know,
Okay.
even teenagers are not building the bones they should be building at
That's
that
scary.
very critical time because of diet and lifestyle and a range of things. It is scary because, you know, in our teenage years, we really should be laying down really strong, healthy bones. And if we're not doing it in our teenage and, you know, early 20s, then we don't have the kind of the bank to draw upon as we get
Okay.
older. So we'll have greater incidences of bone loss and osteoporosis down the track. So we want to build strong bones. And the reason why strength training was so important for preventing bone loss and to increase bone loss, I mean, you can increase your bone health and bone strength at any age.
That's what I thought, right.
You know, as long as you're alive and, you know, kicking, you have the potential to increase your bone density. And we, of course, want to increase our bone density.
That's good news.
It is good news because if we have strong bones, we are more mobile, we're steadier, we're able to live a more active life, and that's what we want. So strength training is important because by using weights, or resistance training as it's called, and you increase your muscle mass and your and building muscle, that movement of resistance actually is what stimulates the bones to grow. You have to have the resistance to the bones. That's gravity is important to stimulate the function of the bone. And you know, there's a wonderful study at Tufts University, and they went into a nursing home of frail nursing home residents. Some of them were in wheelchairs. And they had them do very gentle strength training, obviously, with these residents, like, you know, 1 pound weights. They just did it very gently, but over a 3-month period. And they were testing all their parameters of how their body was responding. And after 3 months, these people had incredible strength. They were able to get out of their chairs, walk, take care of themselves. They found that they actually showed improvement in their bone density. Now, these average age of these residents were, you know, about the late 80s, early 90s.
That old.
They were that old. And of course,
Wow.
when you become more self-reliant, you can stand up and go and get your own cup of tea. You're happier
Sure
as
you
well.
are.
So this was a stunning study to show us that at any age, even frail 80 and 90-year-olds can increase their bone density, can increase their muscle mass, have increased strength, and have tremendous results in regarding their ability to increase their bone density, any age.
That would apply to men also, wouldn't it, in nursing homes? I mean, certainly.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, men generally, testosterone seems to build, you know, stronger bones. So men generally have more of a,
Right.
you know, have
Muscle
it
mass.
going for them. The muscle mass and their bone densities. Bones generally are heavier in men, but they have the same problem as they get older, as they get more nutritionally deficient, as they get more passive and less active, they still experience bone loss.
So what you're saying is preferably we should start early, but we can create miracles starting at any age.
That's the message. Our body has the ability to regenerate at any age.
Okay, well, thank you, Dr. Selman.
Welcome.